For this part of the review, we're going to go over slides 11 through 15. We're going to start with the problem in the navigation room. Now this one is asking for the measurement of angle BAC. And remember, when they're giving you 3 points for an angle, the middle one is the one they're asking you for, the middle angle. So it's BAC, so they're really asking us for this angle here. So what do we know about triangles? We know that a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, and they're giving us the degree measures. For us to be able to find this angle, we need to solve for x. So we know that if we add the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C, it is equal to 180 degrees. This little square tells us it's a 90-degree angle. So if we look at the measure of angle A, we have 2x plus 2. Measure of angle B is 2x. Measure of angle C is 90. And all three of those angles will equal to 180 degrees. So now we just solve for x. We combine like terms. We get 4x plus, and then we got a constant and a constant here. 92 is equal to 180. Subtract 92, we get 4x is equal to 88. And then we divide by 4, we get x is equal to 22. Now remember, we're looking for the measurement of angle BAC, which is this angle here. So we got the measure of angle BAC is equal to 2x plus 2. And now that we know the value of x, we'll substitute. And we get 44 plus 2, which gives us 46 degrees. So the measure of angle BAC is 46 degrees. So let's look at the problem in O2. It says what segment is parallel to the one given. Remember, the word parallel means that the two lines will never intersect. And it's asking us to find the line parallel to QS. So if we trace QS, the only line parallel to it would be this segment here, which is NM. So for the next problem is in the shields. Now notice this is a midpoint because these two segments are congruent. This is a midpoint. These two segments are congruent, which means this is our mid segment. Now, if you recall from when we learned this, we have two mid segments equal to the thirds or to the side parallel to it. This is my mid segment. We're going to do two of them or add two of them. We have this segment here. So we've got x plus 2 plus x plus 2 is equal to the side parallel to it. We know that this side is parallel to it, and we get 3x minus 8. So in order to find zy or yz, which is this one here, we need to solve for x. So after we combine like terms, we get 2x plus 4 is equal to 3x minus 8. We have two x's, and then 2 plus 2 is 4. Then we're going to solve for x. There's nothing to combine. We get 4 equals 1x minus 8. Add 8, you get 12 is equal to x. But again, they're asking us to find the length of yz. So yz is equal to x plus 2. And now that we know the value of x, we're going to substitute it. 12 plus 2. And yz is equal to 4. Right, let's look at the problem in the lower end engine. We are given these two angles. We know that this line is parallel to this line. So let's look at the relationship between the angles that are given to us. We have this angle here and this angle here. We've got these two angles, and in reference to the transversal, both of those angles are on the same side of the transversal, and they're both on the interior. So we can say that these two angles are same side interior angles, and the relationship that same side interior angles have is that they are supplementary. And if two angles are supplementary, that means that they are equal to 180 when you add them. So the sum is equal to 180. And if you remember, anything that starts with same side is going to be supplementary. So same side supplementary. So let's go ahead and write our equation. We've got 2x plus 10 plus x plus 5 is equal to 180 degrees. So this is the first angle, this is the other angle. And then we combine like terms, 3x plus 15. That gives us 165 divided by 3, and x is equal to 55. We go back, asking us to find the value of x, so as soon as we get x is 55, we are good to go. All right, the last problem for this video is going to be the upper engine. It's asking if we have angle 1 into our complementary, what is the measure of angle 1 if angle 2 is 24 degrees? So complementary means that the sum of the angles is equal to 90 degrees. So remember, supplementary is when the angle is equal to 180, the sum is equal to 180. When we have complementary, the sum of the angles is 90. So we've got the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is going to be equal to 90 degrees. We need to find the measure of angle 1, so I'm going to use x. Measure of angle 2 is 24. We're going to subtract 24, and x is equal to 66, which means that the measure of angle 1 is 66 degrees.